you start off and you're a little bit intimidated by it all. And I mean, you go from high school to college, and it's just a whole different world. And even in the fraternity, when you first get there, you don't really know everyone that well, and you're a little bit intimidated by them. But just as you go on through your years and meet everyone and become better friends with them, you realize that they're all very welcoming, and they all want to be your brother.
College. It's where the man you are meets the man you will be. Helping every individual to meet his true potential is the bedrock of the Phi Delta Theta fraternity. By celebrating each person's true self and by learning from each other's strengths, while helping to improve each other's weaknesses, every Phi Delta Theta member develops into a greater version of himself than he ever could be on his own. This might not be how other fraternities run their organizations, but Phi Delta Theta is unlike any other fraternity.
It's brought out I think my best traits and seeing how to come out to a leadership position, and now I'll be able to see how I can perform.
I found just confidence in myself. I found things that I never knew existed and would not have existed if I hadn't joined Phi Delta Theta.
Our purpose is guided by three cardinal principles: the cultivation of friendship among its members, the individual acquirement of a high degree of mental culture, and the attainment personally of a high standard of morality.
You know, all the deviant acts and all that kind of stuff going on in this world now. People need to see the moral capacity of certain organizations are still there.
This philosophy sets us apart and instills self-pride in every member, which in turn cultivates higher achievement and more self-pride. It's a self-generating success machine that recharges with the fresh energy of each new recruit. Because of that, Phi Delts often share the reputation of not only having the highest grade point averages on campus, but also carrying the highest respect as just being good guys. An essential aspect of doing the right thing is about giving back. Community service and philanthropy are central to living up to the standards of the fraternity. In addition to working with the ALS Association as its national philanthropy in honor of Phi Delta Theta member and Baseball Hall of Famer Lou Gehrig, each Phi Delta Theta chapter has the opportunity to create their own events that impact their community.
By being active on campus, we're constantly improving our environment. We're building the university life that we want to be a part of, and we're instilling our values and everything that we believe in into the rest of the community.
A sense of belonging to something, and it helped me identify myself and who I wanted to be.
The daily lives of Phi Delts are action-packed with service, campus leadership opportunities, social events, and athletic programs, honing their future leadership skills and enriching their college years beyond measure. A glance at a list of Phi Delta Theta alumni is all the evidence needed that this high involvement and values-based approach works. Our members include the first man to walk on the moon, 6 Major League Baseball Hall of Famers, 8 Pulitzer Prize winners, 5,000 World War I veterans, 15 stars on the Hollywood Walk of Fame recipients, 9 Medal of Honor heroes, a Chief Justice of the United States, a President and a Vice President of the United States, and leaders in virtually any field you can think of.
You will have a new attitude. And by that, I mean an attitude that's geared to success in the modern world today, an attitude that teaches you time management, that teaches you motivation, that teaches you respect for your elders and women alike, that teaches you how to be a better person in the world today.
And these aren't things that you can get in a classroom. They offer real, unique experiences that you won't get anywhere else, and it's an incredible opportunity that I wouldn't pass up.
What's the secret to all of this success? In a word, it's personal courage. It's the courage to make tough decisions, like the decision 10 years ago to have alcohol-free housing and institute a zero hazing policy. Many people said that such a step would be the ruin of our organization. Nobody will join, they said. But in the face of growing opposition to the alcohol-free housing ruling, we stood firm with our decision because it was the right thing to do. The results? Over the next 10 years, Phi Delta Theta experienced one of its largest growth spurts in the history of the modern fraternity, chartering the second most chapters since 2000 of all fraternities. Our houses are showcases, where friends and family feel welcome and brothers feel proud to call it home. Conversations are real discussions about real issues that form profound and unbreakable bonds. Accidents and liability costs have dropped dramatically, while our reputation for being a first-rate fraternity has increased beyond measure. Oddly enough, a decision that some said would limit growth resulted in attracting a higher number of higher caliber men.
It seems like every year the quality of Phi Delta Brothers is just getting higher and higher.
Phi Delta Theta really makes it a point to know that it's a lifetime brotherhood.
You will not regret it. You will enjoy it. You will do a lot of amazing things, and it'll be an incredible life-changing experience for you.
You will become the greatest version of yourself with self-confidence, self-pride, and you will know that once you are done with college, that Phi Delta Theta goes way beyond your college years.
Cultivating the greatest version of every individual may harken back to a time of traditional values, but we believe that the world, with its ever-complex challenges, has never been in greater need of men with principle, discipline, and skills to lead. Exactly the kind of men who come out of Phi Delta Theta. When you look back on your college career and the man you were, you'll know why you became the man you are. Phi Delta Theta. Become the greatest version of yourself.